Hello everybody and welcome back to Benjamin Magnus Plays Hearts of Iron 3. Last episode, we had a bit of a setback. All the gains we made outside of Philadelphia, we had to pull back from because in my short-sightedness, devastating the city of Philadelphia meant it was of no use to me either once I overran it, meaning I can't ship supplies down to the troops over here. So they are basically stuck where they are until either I can take Washington, D.C., the next closest port, or we have to wait till Philadelphia is, is rebuilt. But I think maybe a landing to take Washington, D.C. is going to be the way around that little problem there. We had to abandon Baltimore, unfortunately. I'm very unhappy I had to abandon a city. That is not something I like to have to do. Let's see. Let's get these guys back. Make sure we cancel their attacks. Supplies, you are air intercepting, which is fine. We lost the Battle of Rumford again. It keeps happening. Taking Rumford is easy, keeping it is hard. And right now what we need to do is get enough supplies to our troops, which is not something we're having a good time at. And right now, these guys did their little let's retreat thing again, which I'm very unhappy with. I'm very unhappy that they decided to do that. Because that means the troops in here are fucked. Fall back. That sucks. That really sucks. We just think I have a cruiser, which I'm happy with. I'm very frustrated right now. Not having any progress fighting the Americans. They're putting up a bigger fight than pretty much everybody else combined. Everything we've done, we've in that attack, we've basically lost at this point. Those troops are ranging really far south. And god damn the Americans. I wonder if it's Americans or Canadians that are sinking my transports. But the Philadelphia naval base here being completely devastated is really the biggest problem. Although it looks like we're just barely getting some supplies in at this point. Lost Dover. Dover? It must have been another Dover. What do we got over here? Some more tanks and motorized. How close? Well, our ships are coming down this way. They're gonna rebase down here to grab our Marines, and the Marines are I'm gonna use to take Washington D.C. I think. Again, everybody's out of supplies. Well, let's just crank the speed up. We lost none. They lost none. I think they're using Bermuda as a base to raid my shipping lanes. I don't think that's a good idea. These guys need to get their organization back. Everybody needs to get their organization back. We need to make sure Walton, like all these places we fought so hard for, we're now losing. It's a shame. Lost Rumford, and they're going to keep pushing south, it looks. And they're going to have a lot of success at it, because we don't have anybody capable of defending that area. What we could do is try no supplies. Send these troops up here. See if they can hold out, how long they could possibly hold out up here. We could try to send in some bombers to help. Too far out of... Oh no, that's within range. That's good. At least we're getting some supplies. I'm basically going to do is just waiting at this point. One. Keep engaging them, but we're not actually doing anything. Murmansk. Really? All the way up there? Air combat. Shooting their Canadian planes down readily. Alright, we can cancel that. Can cancel this. They knocked off their attack, so we're okay. Just trying to keep guys near some of these units near the port so that we can, you know, try to get them supplies as readily as we possibly can. Like, I figured, you know, I knew it was going to be a tough fight for Philadelphia, so I devastated the city. And now I'm really regretting having done that. No, not everybody. That's not what I clicked on. Alright, these mechanized are perfectly capable of attacking. No, whoa! Look at that. Look how much organization we lost in, like, an hour of combat. Goddamn Americans. And now they're attacking. Now they're... What?! How is that even possible? How is that possible? Leader skill, attacker speed, and experience. Lack of supplies, that's it. That's why. Well, let's do our normal thing. Try to bomb the fuck out of them. Anybody who has any organization whatsoever needs to go down here and try to help them. Can't lose that province. We cannot lose it. Oh my god, we're getting wrecked right now. Absolutely wrecked. We're gonna have to fall back. Alright, I lost a unit there. Already broke. Look at how quickly they lost their organization. What is that? How is that happening? How? How? What? Who is attacking? No! Stop it! Guys, I'm in a stalemate. If anything, I'm losing. We're gonna have to try to take Washington, D.C. in a coup. Like, who can we possibly pull off the line, though, to afford this attack? And they're making steady... They're making... Oh, God, we're losing. We're losing! How are we losing? Come on, guys! What the hell is going on here? How are we doing this poorly? Lack of supplies, that's what it is. Defender damage bonus. Why do I get a damage bonus for defending, or a debuff from defending? Their infantry has better piercing attack than my tanks? Really? Everybody fall back. Battle's lost. Yep, under attack. Oh my god. Fall back. We're gonna have to completely fall back from Philadelphia. Yep. That's definitely what's gonna happen. We can't hold it. Abandon the city. I mean, we could try to hold it for... We could try to hold the city, but... Because I hate having to lose it. But... Did we just lose tanks? Did they just disappear? Or did they make it back to Philadelphia? Well, I told you guys to retreat. So, retreat. Don't fight. Retreat. Now let's see here. Some of these guys are gonna need to get out of the city. Let's take the heaviest tanks and get them across the river. This has been a disaster. An absolute disaster. And the problem is supplies. Supplies are the biggest problem. Supplies are by far the biggest problem. We're gonna drop as many supplies as we can to these guys, but the fact that it's the naval yard is completely destroyed and it's taking so long to repair it, that is the problem. Can ship 5.64 supplies and fuel per day, which is basically nothing. We're going to fall back across the river and hope for the best. We still have ships. We still have ships. Yes, I hear you, little man. Cat's asking for attention. So, did we make it down here yet? Oh, we didn't. Oh, we made it down and we're coming back. Good. Had to completely abandon those gains there. Hopefully we can hold the city, because the goal is going to be to rebuild it as best we can. It looks like for now we're kind of stuck where we are until we can get the situation sorted. Taking this bit out of the line. Oh, look at how badly our attacks are. Our attacks are awful. And do you see how quickly the organization's lost? Our attacks are just terrible. Maybe the Americans just have so much better technology than me? No, that can't be it. Like, what is ruining the attack here? Lack of supply. Everybody's lack of supplies. Yep. So, let's cancel this. No point pressing these attacks when all it's doing is exacerbating the situation. Lack of supplies. Everybody's out. We gotta do something. I shouldn't have... now I'm regretting having canceled building naval bases. Oh, you know what? It's gonna take just as fucking long to build them after I put them down as anything else. But we'll still keep that going and see if it can help the situation. What we need, desperately need is supplies. Fighting at like 50%, everybody is fighting at reduced capacity because of the supply situation. So let's, where's my fleet? Let's grab the fleet, come over here, rebase. Yeah, look at that. And I bet these guys are fighting at reduced... Just retreat. Can't fight them. Not without supplies. This whole thing is collapsing down around me. We're gonna try to take Washington, D.C. with a naval landing. which is the next closest port. Well, technically the next closest port is St. John's. What if we did that? No. Well, why don't we try that? Let's try that first and see if we can stabilize the situation in the north by taking ports up here. And then we'll ship supplies down. Well, it looks like I'm about to lose some of my interceptors. Yeah, look at that. Cancel. Cancel your attacks. Hopefully it's a decent-sized naval base. Take out that airport, too. And then maybe we can march some troops around and take this one, and then we might be able to... Actually, let's... You guys try to hold out. You guys fall back. No, cancel that. Fall back. Yes, I know. Even the units that are in-supplied are out of supplies. Or have reduced supplies, at least. All right, let's hope let's hope that the situation in Philadelphia slowly gets better. It's almost at 1. It's at 1. It's at 1. This is gonna have to just go stagnant for a while. Yes, I see you, little man. I see you. It's gonna have to go stagnant for a while because we're basically stuck. Where are they attacking? Are they attacking Philadelphia? Yeah, that's not going to get them anywhere. Finally can ship in some supplies here. Is this a major? It's a minor naval base. Let's walk you down here. You two go there. You go there. Just like that. Sank a bunch of submarines. Thank you. Thank you. Let's create a new unit. We're going to get the transports out of here. Send them back. Actually... how could we do this? I'm thinking. The problem is there's so many troops. Let's take a core and pull it off the line. Yeah, we're going to take a core, pull it off the line, and see if we can use it to snatch another base. Now, that should have automatically started shipping supplies to them, yes. Supply production is not the problem. It's just I don't have enough ports to adequately ship supplies to these guys. Well, hopefully this will be better because they'll be closer to Boston. Super heavy tank armor. I asked you guys, just retreat. Just go backwards. Can you guys tell I'm getting frustrated with this? Supply issues in this game are always a problem, and they always annoy me. It looks like we're finally starting to get some in here, though. Yeah, it's going up. Received supply. Yes, it's up. It's higher than it was. What I'm going to do is see if I can alleviate some of the problem by grabbing these bases. I'm going to say, are we attacking them or not? Thank you, Marines. Maybe getting one of these cores out of this area too will help stabilize the situation. But we've had to give up a bunch of land, bunch of it. 2.9. I think it went up a little bit. think it went up a little bit. Transport planes are still transporting all the supplies they possibly can. Marines are actually doing really well up here. Definitely looks like I've distracted them. Damn Canadians. Oh, man. I think a lot of these tanks are getting upgraded, too. A lot of things are getting upgraded at the moment. A lot of them are almost finished, which is good. Some of these guys are starting to get their organization back, but basically what we have to do is just try to stabilize the situation as best we possibly can. Alright, cancel that. Cancel that. Interceptors, let's knock off anybody that needs some definite repairs. Alright. And then this guy, you can go back up and air intercept because you're all good. You're good to go. I feel like we should be perfectly fine up here. Yes, we are. Yeah, guys with proper supply doing really well. Everybody else, not so much. Like, I see, like Swedish planes here. They're not really doing much. I wish they were doing more. Alright, when this corps arrives, what I'm gonna do is hop it down to, like, Norfolk, Virginia or something like that. Land it next to the city and see if we can kind of do an Anzio operation kind of thing. Anzio is where in Italy, we kind of hopped around a defensive line with a small landing. Won the Battle of Portsmouth. That's good. 1 unit broke. That's okay, though. We're distracting them. That's what we're doing. We're distracting them. Just gotta wait. What are we at here now? 1.12. I'm gonna go take another naval base over here. Alright, we're gonna cancel that attack. I'm gonna send you in over here to help. Alright, you guys can cancel your attacks too. Because now they're like, what are you guys doing? Alright, I want to make sure I don't actually lose any of this stuff, so let's actually pull them right back to the port. But it did serve as a good distraction, which is good. And now, what I want to do is make sure we're supplying up here, because this is the worst area. Do you think I could take Washington, D.C.? Do you think I could... I feel like I should be able to. I just hope I don't lose my Marines. No, just cancel. Just keep distracting them as best I can. Naval bombers. They must be trying to hit my... Yeah, they're trying to hit my fleet. Although they got the hell shot out of them for that. Yep, these guys had full organization when they got here. Fuck. We're desperate at this point. Desperate. Because this whole southern front, and in fact, even the northern front, is in danger of collapsing if they press me hard. Like they're doing. Like they barely have to try either. They don't really even have to put on too much pressure, and it's gonna collapse because of lack of supplies. I should not have devastated Philadelphia like that. Holding the city, but, you know, just barely. And these guys are losing all of their organization. Look how fast it's going down, too. The only thing we can do is try to hold that province with something else. They're under attack? By who? Now we can try to support this with tactical bombers. Not port strike ground attack. Thank you. We might be able to... It looks like we're going to be able to take it pretty easily. And hopefully we'll be able to catch their ships, too. Distractions are proving fruitful. How are you out of supplies? You have a whole port here to yourself. A decent one, too. A decent port. Well. How is this? Let's take a look. Take a look at the attack. It's doing what it's supposed to do. We can actually throw in more bombers, too. Not port strike ground attack. I want to keep the port intact if I can. Where's this 50? The 50's up here. I'm just trying to keep my line up as best I possibly can. I'm wondering if are we not shipping in enough supplies, or is it the other way around? Are they getting? They're not getting sunk. I think we're not shipping in enough supplies is what's happening. Right up here, it's pretty critical too. This spot. Pretty critical. It's really ugly, actually. Really ugly. Halifax has fallen. Battle of Washington, D.C. is going well for me so far. We're at 92. If we could take the city, I think we can hold it. They're throwing in more troops, but there it goes. We only lost 781 troops. And where's the Navy? Let's create a new unit, because we're going to kick out their fleet right as soon as we march in there. So let's select this guy, patrol right over. Hopefully we can get out there in time. I forgot about that. And that's a whole army corps that's going to be holding this city, and I should be able to hold it pretty well. Old Town. Where's Old? Oh, it's up here. Like, all these units, I don't see them actually in the air doing anything. Sunk destroyers, transport. Didn't get their heavy ships, though. Although they might still be in the port. Buffalo soldiers are attacking the Marines. But we're just falling back to the port here, which is fine. Might have to evacuate these guys, but it's a distraction. That's what it was there for. Alright, we took Washington. We took the entire thing, which is very good for us. With a whole regular Army Corps, which is going to get supplied. We sunk the Massachusetts and its escorts. Oof, Caledonia took a beating, though, so we got to go back to port. And I'm going to end this episode right here. It's a dire situation. Our supplies are making our troops fight at a much reduced capacity. If we were fighting at a better capacity, we'd be good. And what I think I need to do is take troops out of this main pocket and move them down to Washington, D.C., and then try to push back towards Philadelphia from that direction, because the guys in the south will be able to get their supplies while the guys in the north can't. So everybody, if you have enjoyed this, just drop me a like, leave me those comments right down below, and if you're interested in more Benjamin Magnus Plays Hearts of Iron 3, just subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next time.